Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Banners of Ruin. In the last episode, our rebels began proceeding down Old Town, the streets herein, looking to make more progress towards the keep. We were able to defeat one of the hunters who had tracked us through these streets, a wolf with a nasty rapier. Thankfully, she wasn't able to do too much damage to us, and we were able to then claim her rapier as a reward. Here is our current group. You can see their levels down below. The equipment that they're currently in possession of as well, in case you're curious. We'll hover over the armors, because at least those will tell you what condition they are in. Here are our upgraded cards. Only 2. An extra card drawn with pink powder at the cost of making this take 2, I think, is that right? Oh no, I'm sorry, I thought this increased the stamina cost. It did not. Alright, so we draw 1 extra card whenever we play pink powder. And the whole party is healed 3 hit points when we use rend, at the cost of increasing the stamina for this card. Speaking of cards, these are the cards in our deck. Here is the rapier we earned after we defeated that wolf. It's effectively, the first time you play it, a weaker rondel. Does the same damage, same number of times, and less bleed. But every time that you play this, draw this card, oh, not even when you play it, whenever you draw the card, it gains +2 damage. That's interesting to know. I wonder if that applies even the first time that we draw it. I'm not sure if it does, but that would make sense if it did. I'll have to check next time we're in combat and we draw this. We also swapped out our axe for a falchion, I think at the end of the last episode. We still have, as you can see, 3 strikes in our deck. And I think we also have at least 2 guards. Yep. So we still have... our deck is still bloated with cards that I don't want in it. Hopefully the opportunity will present itself so we can get rid of those in the future. We also have 2,680 florins here. Oh, you know what? It also occurs to me, I don't know if I show this often, but here is my character's talents and their passives. Does weapon belt let me... Can I see what weapon belt does, game? I cannot see what weapon belt does. Okay. I wish this game could show me what things do sometimes, because I don't know what weapon belt does now that I've taken it. But I think this lets me draw my weapon cards. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep playing. So we are at a crossroads. We're halfway through Old Town. The street branches in front of you. It will be difficult to come back through the bustling crowd. Combats. This one will have some gear associated with it at the end. I think at the cost of being a little tougher, but we're going to do it. We could use more gear, better armor in particular. Let's get started. Foes block your path. You can't move without a fight. Take their blood for Landon. Oh, I've never seen these before. Alright, hold on. Let's get rid of tensions to start. To draw 2 more cards. Or do we want to get rid of the deep strike? No one here is actually in the back rank. Oh, but they will move. Well, they'll move to the back rank, but that doesn't help me this turn. We'll get rid of tensions. I've never seen Valenfac Stalkers before. What do they have? So he's going to do 12 damage, apply 5 crippled, and move swaps to adjacent rank. He's also going to gain anticipation. The cripples are going to be really annoying for my group. Because it means whenever I move, I take damage. No one is attacking Mowberry. I cannot kill them this round. Alright, let's start with the double team. Oh, what else do they have, by the way? Whenever this character forcefully moves an enemy, apply to overwhelmed to them. Since two of them are attacking Cotsworth, he will probably need to use solid footing. Let's use the round shield, though, and take cover on him to help. Since they're moving to the... Is that right? To adjacent rank. Why don't we use our traps? To help us do some damage to them. I suppose we may as well use the heater shield. We can begin beating up one of them. We can draw some concealed blades as well, but we'll just use the solid footing. Oh, I clicked without thinking. We wanted to discard a strike, and I did not do so. Deals 4 damage and applies 1 bleed to 3 random opponents. And move swaps them to a random position. Oh, awful. We're going to want to try to kill one of these guys this turn. So, they all have anticipation, so the very next attack that hits them will do no damage. I think we start by using our concealed blades. And we'll take away their anticipations. Right, this does not tick down. I would like to kill one of them this turn. Thankfully, they're attacking Cotsworth with most of their attacks. In so much that 10 cripple on Whimsmead would be really bad. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to kill... Well, I think we will actually kill one of them. So... let's do Pincer. We'll apply that to charge to Mowberry. We want to rend. That will heal Whimsmead just a bit. Then we sharpen steel to do 14 damage and apply 4 bleed. And he's probably going to live at this rate. We need to also hamstring him to make sure that he dies. God, what the heck happened there? So many attacks. We're going to ditch the dash, I think. Since we still have cripple on us. Our armor, thankfully, took most of that cripple damage. Alright, they're doing hit and run again. We definitely want to kill another one of these guys if we can. So... Oh! Weapon belt makes it so that whenever I draw a dagger, a weapon, we get a concealed blade. That must be what that does. Okay. So... Do I want strategy? I don't think I care very much about this card. So let's offload it. We need to kill this one to stop him from shooting Whimsmeat again. Let's start with a setup to draw another card. We can Carnage as well, getting that strike we just drew, ruining it. I don't know if that's going to be useful to us. In fact, it won't be, because we can't really take advantage of it. Oh, man, but I don't think we're killing him this turn. Concealed Blade. Rondo Dagger. It's not going to kill him. We could draw 2 more Concealed Blades and play them. That would be 6 more bleed and 4 more damage, but no, we're not going to kill him. We might as well play Blood Wrath to gain 4 charge on both of these. And then we have... Oh, actually, well, no, we won't kill him this round, but we'll kill him next round. We can trap here when he moves up here. And I guess we will spawn these. So that will kill him when he moves into this spot. And since they're shooting, we can't avoid it by withdrawing. So we just have to take this huge hit here. We don't want Slippery, because we don't want to move. And of course we get a taunt, which is not a kick. Let's see if we can just finish this fight. We didn't draw a way to heal ourselves. He still has armor. Let's take away that armor first. Oh, Tim, did you really not kill him? What the heck, Tim? You have really done this fight poorly. Wow, what an awful fight this has been. Oh, terrible. Decent weapons, but I don't want either one of them, I think. I guess we'll take the warbow currently. No way to heal us. We have too many garbage cards in our deck. I think we'll just... Sharpened Steel could be useful, though. Take it. It's more damage. We desperately need a heal. None of these will do it. We could buy more powder here The mentor, I think, will let us copy a card that we already possess in our deck. But over encumber will let us drop off 2 cards, so let's choose this. A tower of fire glows from the mouth of an alley. A small crowd are gathered at its base. You approach a towering column of fire, a pyre burning for the late king. Upon the many stacks of wood sits an effigy to the old wolf. We're giving him a proper ceremony, a small mouse whispers to you from below. It's not right what the prince did. King Esamir was ashamed. It would have been doubly shameful of this festival cover-up. He was a stickler for tradition. You should offer something to his memory. Throw your wares on the fire. So we'll get rid of a guard, and we'll get rid of a strike. Oh my god. I've never seen these before either. We take 10 damage if we choose these disheartened, so we have to choose a sparring partner to avoid this, so let's do this. An athletic wolf stands beside some training dummies, each scarred from a lifetime of sword strikes. She looks like she knows her trade. As you approach, the wolf sizes you up with a quick glance and selects a sparring sword from a nearby rack. What are you looking to trade, friend? She asks in a strict but pleasant manner. You look experienced, but there's always room to improve. I think we need more max life, so let's choose this. Now it's max life, not current life, but we're still picking it. And I'm not gonna give it to Wormsbit because if he dies, we will lose this pick immediately. So let's give it to Mowberry. After a short but punishing session sparring with the wolf, you find yourself filled with a newfound confidence, full of vigor. Pleasure doing business, she remarks and turns away, clearly still far less out of breath than you. We're in trouble it is. You see a couple brutish thugs shaking down a merchant. You see a merchant during a shakedown with some thugs. There doesn't seem to be any guards around. Defend the merchant. You approach the scene and address the thugs, brandishing your steel. If you're looking for trouble, you found it. It doesn't take them long to excuse themselves. Thank you, strangers. I've never seen those brutes before. Where are the sodding guards when you need them, I tell you? Please, take something for my wares. I don't want any of them. A heal is what this does for us. A cloaked figure, this would let us buy some cards. Some of them could be useful. The Blackfoot contact will stay around for a little bit longer. However, if we choose this card, for example, and the next card in any of these is an ambush, we lose the Blackfoot contact. I'm going to take this and try to heal Winsmead now. A cloaked figure emerges from an alleyway. They reveal a crow's foot brooch under their lapel. A swig of the good stuff. A Blackfoot weasel brandishes his arsenal of foul-looking concoctions under his cloak. These beauties are for some Ender gold cloaks, but it looks like you could use some of this. For the pain, that is. He hands you a familiar-looking bottle, carefully armored with fine, crafted leather. It's my last bottle. It tastes foul enough that you wonder if he really did just poison you. Offering thanks, you look up to find him already vanished. Interesting, it wasn't a full heal either. I don't remember what the Crazy Weasel does for us. But we are close to leveling up again, so I'm going to risk some more fighting. Let's do combat. Foes block your path. You can't move this way without a fight. Take their blood for Landon. None of them are on the back rank. We drew the deep strike again to start. We don't have a kick. We have to discard this. We're going to discard that. We drew all of our weapons for Cosworth. We also drew the warbow, which was garbage, and we should have dropped this instead of the strike. Oh god, 15 damage to our entire rank from the Ender Knight. God, this is just awful. Right, try to shield as much as we can. And I would like to kill this guy. That's not happening. We gotta kill this Axeman if we can this round, and I don't know if that's possible. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. That's all the damage we can do. We're taking more hits here. Most of them are attacking Whimsmead, but we have to do something about this guy. So Cosworth is going to Slippery. Actually, no. First we strategize, and we will strategy with him. Well then, Slippery. Get some concealed blades. I would like to get the Rondel using Flash, but with only 2 stamina, we can't play it afterwards. I really don't want a vulnerable on Wormsmead. Actually, we don't have to worry about that. He's dying anyway when he activates. Can we kill this guy next, then? Possibly. Let's Carnage to start, and we'll get rid of Flash. Moberry can dash twice. To give him 15 charge. And with that, we might be able to do enough damage to kill this swordsman. No, we're not going to. Do I take 8 damage on Moberry in order to shield Whimsmead? Or do we take 6 more damage on Whimsmead? To do the damage we need to do to kill him. I think we now have solid footing. It's 8 damage. Whimsmead's going to take 6 currently. I'll solid footing here. Since he's moving to a random position, let's try putting a few traps down. Of course we don't have the kick. Of course we don't. Holy crap. 20 damage to Whimsmead. So let's tensions them first, which will put overwhelm on one of them. Sorry, on both of them. We'll set up here. So we're going to want a vulnerable. I think we hamstring this guy. The bleeds will kill him. This is 23 damage to Whimsmead, and I can't stop any of it. So we just have to take this gigantic hit. So we won't need to withdraw. I won't. With the kick in hand, I think we can kick this guy to the back. I can't tell, Bill, because I can't look at the character, but I think he can be moved. You know what, though? I'll drop the guard. Okay, he can be moved. So we're going to just kick him to the back to stop him from doing 15 damage to us. We'll sharpen... No, I want to get his... I can't get his armor gone at all, Tim. I can't lower his armor. Well, let's go ahead and take Concealed Blade. And begin applying vulnerables to him. We gotta get his armor down below 60. Actually, this will bring it down to 60, so let's use the Falchion. No, it won't, Tim. It did not do so. Let's momentum away. The withdraw. And I'm not going to get his... Actually, I will maybe barely get his life down. His armor down to below 60 here. Now we can begin to... No, we can't. Okay. Now we can begin applying bleeds to him. Well, we don't need to offload anymore because this is going to be over soon. In fact, I'm hoping... Oh, actually, Tim, it might not end this turn. We have no shields. So, Mulberry's taking 15 more damage, and I don't think I can stop it. Let's double team to start. We rend. Sharpen steel. 15 damage. We can rotate with Whimsmead and Mulberry. Since Whimsmead does have some armor, I can take this hit. We can pick powder here. Pincer. Getting rid of his armor again. We could withdraw to move him out of the way, actually, but I might want all... I might... No, we're gonna keep him there. He can take the hit. We don't need a terrible wound. He already has a terrible wound. Get rid of this. Right, it did have +2 damage originally. I think. And I think we can also kill him this round. So we'll start with a pincer. Now the Rondel will do a little more damage. We can rapier him, and it's over. I'm going to pass on these at the moment. Another bleed would be useful, but no, we're passing. Moving on. Worm speed has leveled. I don't think this will heal him at all. We get a talent. So what talent speed he gets first. Whenever this character kills an enemy with an attack, their maximum vitality is increased by 3. When this character discards, they gain 1 recovery. Whenever this character deals damage, apply 1 bleed. Interesting. I can't remember. What do you have? You have the Banisher card? That's not discarding, that's drawing. It's only 1 recovery. That's so little. There's so few cards I have that require discarding as well in my deck, to my knowledge. Do I have any cards that require me discarding? I have Banishing, but that's not discarding to my knowledge. No. If this had been on my other hair, the one who had the Gambler perk, I would take that. But I don't. So that's not so useful. You have the Rapier? You have the Falchion. We may swap the Falchion for the Rapier. In fact, I think we'll do that, and we'll give him Cutthroat. As for Stamina or Will, with Blessed, you have 3 Will, so we're going to grab another point in Stamina. Custworth, unless you get something that increases your Stamina here, we're giving you Stamina as your level up. At the start of their turn, if this character has any Will, they draw 1 card. When this character plays a talent, 1 random card in your hand becomes a 0 Stamina cost this turn. And Minimalist again. Well, that is an argument to upgrade your Will again, since we get 1 card draw if you have any Will. And I do tend to use Will with him for those concealed blades, but I do feel that we kind of need card draw. So we're taking Patient. And we're going to... Oh, I'm sorry. We need card draw. If we need card draw, we'll take a Patient no matter what. As for this, though, we still have an issue that sometimes, often, I have Flash, but not enough points left over to play a dagger after I would do it. So let's take this. Take a Stamina. Well, the Thief is interesting. After we choose Thief, this is going to go down to 3. So this is losing 100 coins to not choose Crossroads or Decoy. But these become Crossroads anyway, and the Decoy doesn't help us. So we'll just choose Crossroads. Clear street to this depth. Alright. Now, I think if I want to win this fight, I need the Monastery. But if I can win this fight without healing beforehand, it would be really useful to hire another party member instead. And after this fight, we can choose full heal, the entire group. So, I'm going to pray that we can do this next battle without losing someone. And we'll go to the tavern and get a 4th person. Well, let's start taking a look at them. Sangus Ford has a dagger and a kite shield. His talents are okay. Move all poison on this character. Gain 12 charge. But I don't really want to draw that card. Talent. Convert all ruins in your hand to rend. Banish. Very situational. I don't like his dagger. The kite shield would have been something good to have and given to my other hair. I don't think I've seen this before either. Gain 10 shield, discard up to 2 cards, plus 10 shield for each card added. He has superior medium armor. Wrathful. At the start of their turn, if this character has less than 30% vitality, they gain rage. DeGray has Pestilent. On turn 9, double all stacks of poison on all opponents. That's useless. Because we're not a poison group. Restore. He's got a heal for himself. Gain 2 stamina for each status effect on each opponent. A polearm. 8 damage, apply 3 crippled. Move swap target to the position. This is a decent weapon. Reminds me of the billhook. It does less damage. We still, though, are struggling to move people around with only 2 movement cards, I think, in our deck. So this would be good to have another option to begin taking advantage of crippled. But I don't think I like him. I don't like 3 will and 3 stamina on him either. And this is a useless talent. Canterford has Unholy, so he won't be bled. He'll just take bleed damage once, and then the bleed fades. This is neat. What is this? Just restore 12 vitality and remove bleed and poison from each character in your rank. He also has Offload, which is good. He also has the Kite Shield and the Rondel Dagger. We're going to pick him. We're going to pick Canterford. We have enough money, we could hire another one if we wished. We might be able to hire both of them, but I'm going to just hire one more. Let's now go to our group, and I'm going to swap some combat positions around. This is what we're going to go with to start. As for their gear, I'm going to make some different calls here too. I don't want this another Rondel. We don't need yet another Rondel. Oh, I'm going to swap the Rapier around as well. I thought I had the double-handed sword. We'll give the Kite Shield to Wormsmead. He's more than anyone else needs shields. And as much as I'd like to have Canterford be dual-wielding and Cotsworth use the bow, but I feel like our group is so fragile, we kind of need all the shields. So we're going to go with this for this battle. And it's Mowberry you put back there, Tim, not Cotsworth. So make sure you put the right person back there. Okay. I'm going to do this as well. Alright, let's go ahead and start the next boss battle. A magnificent construction. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Tower Gate walls. Enter the gatehouse. A friendly face. He's been waiting for you. A few more steps and there'll be no turning back. Blister again. You hear cruel barbs of a flail clawing across the stone floor. A colossal, steel-clad figure appears ahead. You know this ender. The captain of the Drum Guard. We'll start by discarding the guard. Okay, so Let's remember what he does. He's going to do 20 damage to Candleford. He'll then gain Reckoning, which means that all future attacks will begin applying Shockwave to everyone. There's a Bannerman here, so the first card we play each round will be banished from our deck. I generally want these guys killed first if possible. We don't have our kick, we also don't have our taunt. Alright, well, let's get started. So... You know, I really should give the Rapier to Cotsworth, since Flash will let him get it back once, but let's get... I'm babbling. I want to ignore him for the first round. And I have no shield the first to start with. So we're going to take a lot of damage right away on Candleford. At least it's Candleford taking it. I think we will play the tensions to start. Well, if I play the Concealed Blade, that's already going to be banished, so that nullifies his... special. And maybe I don't care about him being here. Maybe we focus on these guys to start. Oh, I don't like Rally. So no, I think we will try killing the Bannerman. Though I don't think I'll be able to do so. I can't really, by the way, I can't withdraw Candleford out of the way here, because this attack will still hit Cotsworth if he's not in the front to take it. It is tempting to start with a Concealed Blade. Then play Tensions. I don't remember, these guys sound like they move up, in which case they'll be on this rank in the future. Yeah, we're going to focus on the Bannerman to start. And the off chance, well, we'll probably... I don't know if we're going to draw through all 31 cards in my deck a second time to benefit from Tensions a second time. So, you know what? No, we will start with Tensions. Let's play this. That banishes that, which is fine. Next, we'll play Strategy on Moberry. Okay, we need to start damaging them, Tim. So, I think we start with the Rondel Dagger. We're not killing him this round, I just realized. Let's flash. We drew from the draw pile. Okay. Now that we have 4 more charge, we can use Rondel's Dagger to do more damage to the end. This guy. And we can Concealed Blade. Again, I really want him dead. We can withdraw Moberry to swap him with Whimsmead if I so desire, which will give charge to him. Or we could use Carnage and get rid of the withdrawal. I'm going to do that instead. And then Vanguard here. Oh, this might do enough damage to make sure he dies at the beginning of his turn. So let's oh, but I have to Feverish Onslaught someone in the front rank. Because we're out of stamina back here. I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to do it. So let's use Feverish Onslaught. It has to be Whimsmead if you do it, Tim. Oh, crap! It applied it right then! I did not think we would gain that effect immediately. We'll drop the momentum. We need to taunt one of these guys up to stop him from doing this special ability. They're both attacking Whimsmead. That's the absolute worst. And of course, he did not draw his shield, and we can't move him. So odds are he's probably dead. Let's start with a double team. Oh, this guy's still alive, so we're going to lose this card, but I'm okay with that. I think we taunt one of them to the front, though. But we need to attack. If I can kill one of them and taunt the other one up, that would be helpful, but I don't have any damage cards in my hand. Alright, so let's play a pink powder here on someone who has charge. And it should have been Whimsmead, right? Because he's got Cutthroat, which would have applied 1 bleed to all of them. We can Slippery Cotsworth to the front. He can at least take a hit. So that gives us another option. The kick is useless, so we can probably offload that as well. So let's start with that. If I'm going to swap Cotsworth, let's do that now. We'll then taunt one of these to the back. Sorry, to the front. And we can't kill this one, but we're still going to try to do as much damage as we can to him. I think we will grab more cards. This is all. I should have played a trap there, by the way, Tim. Let's not forget to do that. Play the round shield. We can play our heater shield. And take cover. And we're all taking, by the way, 10 shockwave, or most of us are taking 10 shockwave. So we could still lose someone here. Discard our Warbow, which is useless. Let me guess. Okay, this is... Thank God Canterford is here, because this will let him heal everyone on his rank. Can I kill this one this turn? Maybe. So let's start with the Rend, which will heal us all. 3 hit points. What is he doing? Gaining more armor. I'm still going to just try to ignore him for a round. I want to make sure we kill him, but I would love to rotate these two. This way he can get a nice big heal. Unless Strange Mist is only a heal for Canderford and removes bleed and poisons for everyone else. But it doesn't read that way to me. But maybe that is the case. I guess we'll find out right now when I try to use it. Actually, it should be Cots. No, Cotsworth is also heavily wounded. Or we could just use this and not try to rotate him out. Although Mulberry does have charge if we do rotate him. I'm babbling. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill this guy. Okay. He's dead when he activates, so we don't need to worry about him. Let's go ahead then and rotate these two. And now we're going to try this Strange Mist card. It did heal all of us 12 hit points. That's an oh, it also cost a will, I suppose, but I still think that's really strong. We can offload our strike. Since he's dying this round, we can do a little more damage to this one and try to make sure he dies as well. This will give us a free round next turn. I gotta be careful, though. I don't want to accidentally kill him this round. Okay, good. So we can just solid footing now and get some armor to Whimsmead. And I guess we'll put a trap back here. Gotta remember not to spend that last willpower on Cotsworth. Or we lose one card draw at the start of this. Okay. We drew the Rapier. So let's try to give a bunch of charge to Whimsmead. Another Strange Mist. We do have one will on Canderford. Let's use it. Wow. And just like that, we're not looking so bad anymore. We should dash twice to get some charge. Then we can Rapier. We can also terrible wound him. Falchion. We can put even more bleed on him. And that will have to do. We don't need the warbow. And I think it's over. And we managed to make a fantastic comeback from this. Attacking Cotsworth. I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're winning this round. I hope we're winning this round. Let's have Mulberry use Feverish Onslaught to start. Yep, it's over. Oh, wow. Thank God for that one talent that's really, or skill card, that's a talent, that's really strong. $332. Scoundrel's Cloak. At the start of every turn, gain Anticipation if you don't already have it. I think I would like that. We also have Standard Heavy Armor. We might be giving that to Whimsmead. In fact, I think we will. And the Anticipation? I think we'll give this to Cotsworth. So he doesn't gain any shields to start the combat, but he'll always be able to gain Anticipation. Since you're going to gain more and more armor, you don't really need a powerful shield anymore. So let's go with this. And we will still hold on to our Warbow. Actually, we could now do what you said you wanted to do originally, Tim. And drop this shield. We can give the Rondel there. And use the Warbow on Cotsworth now. These both benefit from his doing 1 bleed damage. The rotate's not as useful with Cotsworth, but it might be that one talent he's got. Because if he ends up in the front somehow, he can then rotate to the back instead. He'll draw less concealed blades, because now he's only got a Warbow. He's not dual wielding, but I think we will do this. Wretched Assault is too expensive, and we're not a Ruin deck. Akimbo, we've got... Akimbo could be useful now for our one hare whose name I forget all of a sudden. What's his name? Whimsmead. Since he is now dual-wielding, and weapon damage would be based on the damage of Fenrir's Rapier. But this would only really benefit... Well, no, Akimbo could be useful for our bow user, too. It would be 10 damage for 2 stamina, but that's not that bad. We also could gain another strategy for someone else. This way we gain a bunch of charge as everyone moves. I like both of these options. Let's choose another strategy. We'll keep going down the movement deck. And Mulberry has leveled. You have Gambler. Okay. Hunter's Trap. Select a trap. Modify it to apply 6 cripple in addition to a space damage. That's so situational. No, I don't like this at all. Entrench. All units of the front rank gain Entrenched. That seems counterproductive to what I currently have. I'm a movement deck. This stops me from being moved. I don't think I can even move myself with movement cards. And Fight as One, we don't like Fight as One. Swapping, I suppose, the Warbow with the Rapier or the Falchion could be useful. But this is also allies. What weapon do you have? You have the Falchion. No. I don't care about any of these. I'm going to forfeit these. And as for this, we don't need the will on you, so we're going to take more stamina. And we managed to get out of that battle without taking too much damage. I don't think we need more wealth, so I'm tempted to pick Unity and level Mowberry. Sorry, not Unity. Excellence. Mowberry is the furthest away from leveling, even lower than Candleford. Yeah, I'm going to level up a character. We can hopefully get that 1 hit point recovery will card that Candleford has if we need it. We could also level up Candleford instead of Mowberry and just give him another point in will. But he'll level at some point during this our quest in the Noble Quarters. And right now I'm reliant on it, but hopefully I won't be so reliant on that heal in the future. But yeah, let's take Excellence and we'll level up Mowberry. He just leveled up, and now he's going to level up again. Bloodthirsty. Whenever this character kills an enemy with an attack, their maximum tally is increased by 3. Bastion. At the start of their turn, if this character has no allies on their rank, they gain 15 shield and 1 stamina. Light-footed. Whenever this character moves, they gain 3 stamina. Nice. It's a hair ability. What are your passives? You have dash as well. We're taking that. We're likely to gain quite a bit of stamina on you now as well. So I'm going to give you another point in will. And everyone, we will pick this up again in the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone, and see you then.